Let's try it again. Good evening. Please be seated. I am Mark Ziegler from the College of Business. We are happy to have you with us. The ceremony will begin in a couple of minutes. We have two requests. First, when it's time, please stand for the processional, the national anthem, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the recessional. Our second request is that except for the times when I have asked you to stand, please remain seated throughout the ceremony. Graduates must remain until all degrees have been granted and the recessional is over. If you leave after your graduate has received a degree, it may interfere with others in the audience who are here to see their graduates. During the conferral of degrees, a professional photographer will photograph each graduate walking across the stage. You will receive proofs of the pictures, but there is no obligation to buy them. One quick reminder, there's a yellow card on your chairs, graduates. Please make sure you come up here with those when it's time for us to present you. There was a problem this afternoon. And finally, we ask everyone to please silence your cell phones. Thank you, and again, we are glad to have you with us.
Good evening. I'm Richard McCullough, President of Florida State University, and I welcome you to the fall commencement exercises. Please remain standing for the presentation of colors, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the singing of the national anthem.
Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Color Guard, you are dismissed. The audience may now please be seated. I would like to extend my sincere appreciation to our guests from the Seminole Tribe of Florida for serving as a color guard for this ceremony today. Thank you, Anthony Berger and Nicholas Garcia from the Seminole Tribe of Florida Fire Rescue Department, along with Vanessa Baker and Taylor Frank from the Seminole Tribe of Florida Police Department. Florida State University respects its unique and collaborative friendship with the Seminole Tribe of Florida. The university and the tribe are partners and work side by side toward the respectful use of their name, imagery, and symbols. Seminole history is Florida history, and everyone in the FSU community is responsible for maintaining and respecting this history and ongoing partnership. Thank you to our wonderful commencement brass from the College of Music, conducted by Jacqueline Tabone. I'd like to thank Ms. Rebecca Gardner for singing the national anthem. Rebecca is pursuing a master's in vocal performance. She's auditioned at several opera houses and also plans to explore more career opportunities after graduating. Thank you, Rebecca. I also want to thank Dawn Campbell-Curie for leading the pledge. Dawn is a retired United States Air Force Lieutenant Colonel. She retired from the Air Force in 2007, and today she is graduating with her Master's of Social Work. After graduation, she plans to use her skills and experience to serve the veteran and military community in Brevard County, Florida. Thank you, Dawn. Now I would like you to welcome our Provost, Jim Clark.
Thank you, President McCullough. We are assembled this evening to pay tribute to our graduates who have worked hard to earn their degrees and who will today embark on new journeys. On behalf of the university and this assembly, I congratulate you and wish you success. I would like to take a moment to reflect on your remarkable achievements. If you are graduating today with either honors in your major or as a member of the Garnet and Gold Scholars Society, or if you are graduating cum laude, magna cum laude, summa cum laude, or with a perfect 4.0 GPA, would you please stand so that we can applaud your accomplishments? Florida State University distinguishes our graduating veterans, active duty personnel, and graduates of our ROTC programs with special red, white, and blue honor cords in recognition of their service to our country. If you are among that elite group, would you please stand so we can thank you for your service to our nation? Thank you. Congratulations to you all. Our student body president, Mr. Jack Hitchcock, has a word of welcome.
Welcome and good evening, everyone. My name is Jack Hitchcock, and I have the great honor of serving as the student body president to the greatest university on this earth, Florida State University. First and foremost, to the fall 2023 graduating class of Florida State University, congratulations. Today truly marks the culmination of years and years of hard work, and now you've made it. I'd like to take a moment to recognize and celebrate the family, friends, faculty, and staff that are here today or that are tuning in support of our graduates. It truly takes a village, and on behalf of our students, we couldn't be more appreciative of the love, time, and energy that you have poured into our continued success. So thank you. Many of us are experiencing a wide variety of emotions today. Happiness, sadness, and honestly, probably some relief. I think this level of relief might top getting the confetti after turning in an assignment at 11:59. Just me? No. Regardless, this is a pivotal moment in your life. No matter the tests, and no matter the challenges that come before us, remember to remain unconquered through those battles, just like you have always done. We've struggled. I mean, this class lived through a once-in-a-lifetime pandemic and suffered the greatest act of disrespect that life has ever seen, the college football playoffs. But that's not the only thing that unites us. We are united in our shared love of the university that we call home. And as we leave here, I hope you have pride in the university that made you into the person who you are today. I cannot wait to boast of my time at Florida State. I can't wait to bring my family to Tallahassee, to tour the campus, to lose my voice at the sight of Osceola and Renegade, and to reminisce of all of the ways this campus has shaped me. I cannot wait to return home with gray hair and faded garnet and gold, with a hidden smile reflecting memory of every corner of campus. And Coach Norvell said it best in our ACC championship game, and I thought it applied here. I get to watch you rise up. I get to watch you climb. I am just so proud of who you are and what you're about. And it feels really good to say, we're not done yet. And so now, this is just the beginning. So if you're able, and if you will, please stand up, everybody. And repeat after me. We're not done yet. Okay, one more time, and now with fire. We're not done yet. Thank you. You may be seated. With that, as you all leave our home in this great university, keep your unconquered spirit alive to the testament of the strength, skill, and character that you have earned here. Congratulations, class of 2023, and as always, go Noles.
Thank you, Jack. Now I have the pleasure of introducing our commencement speaker, Professor Lillian Garcia-Roy. She's a world-renowned artist and esteemed member of our academic community. She's a force of creativity and intellect whose unwavering dedication to her craft has left an indelible mark on the world of visual arts. Her journey began in Cuba, and over the past 3 decades, she's built an expansive body of work that graces the collections of major museums worldwide. In 2001, she joined the faculty of the Department of Art at Florida State University, and during her 22-year tenure, she has earned highly competitive and prestigious awards, including the Guggenheim Fellowship in Fine Arts in 2021 and the Joan Mitchell Award in Painting in 2006. This year, she became the first visual artist to receive the highest honor Florida State University faculty members can bestow upon their own, the Robert O. Lawton Distinguished Professorship. What sets Professor Garcia-Roy apart is her ability to seamlessly blend her roles as an artist and a teacher. She's been the department chair of art and has been an exemplary role model and a leader for her colleagues. Professor Garcia-Roy is most known for her visceral on-site painting series of dense landscapes across the country and her large-scale painting installations that overwhelm the viewer's perceptual senses. We are fortunate to have some of her paintings displayed in the Westcott building and other locations on campus. And I enjoy all of her paintings. There's one in the president's home, and there's one in Westcott. I see them every day coming into work, and I so enjoy them. She's a dynamic champion of her students and peers in the College of Fine Arts and has placed faculty and student artwork around the university through her Art on Campus initiative. Please join me in welcoming this incredible artist, a dedicated teacher, and Florida State University's newest Lawton professor, Lillian Garcia-Roy.
Hello, can you hear me? I think so. Well, first of all, thank you, President McCullough, for that heartfelt introduction. And additional thanks go to all my colleagues and family who have supported me in my various endeavors over the years. But now, to the most recent class of Florida State University graduates. Congratulations! This is great. I am to be speaking to you today on this significant occasion. I do so as a visual artist, an educator, an immigrant, a partner, a mother, a person with learning differences, and a mentor. But I've tried to organize my thoughts in relation to painting because that has provided a path for my life, the way perhaps your interests and goals will provide a path for yours. So first, I want to tell you a little bit about how I paint. I don't paint in a studio. I get in a truck and I drive out to natural areas such as St. Mark's. I get there in the morning and I pick a place to work in and I set up to paint. Once I finish squeezing about 60 colors on my palette, I'm ready. Then I look and I start to work. While painting, I'm continuously focusing in and out at various depths of the landscape, and during the 6 to 8 hour period that I'm painting, the light changes over time. Different things become visible and are recorded on the canvas. The result is an expanded sense of space and time that evokes more than can be seen at any single glance. I'm telling you about this because what I want to say today is related to the way I paint, and because I believe that the arts and the work of making art are related to philosophies I believe you can carry with you as you graduate today from Florida State University and make your way in the world. So I have a few things I want to offer you. 1, be curious. Be curious about things you've never seen before. Part of the work that I do is making paintings in places I don't know very well or even at all. I leave my house, I leave Tallahassee, I often leave the state and occasionally the country, and go out to places I've never been before and try to make a connection to that location by looking at it all day. I think this is fundamentally important for growing and improving. Susan Sontag once said, "Do stuff, be clenched and curious, not waiting for inspiration's shove or society's kiss on your forehead." What Sontag was saying is that the best way for us to grow is to find inspiration in ourselves by moving away from where we are now. It's important for us to leave our own comfortable spaces and go into the world outside of ourselves, to spend time with people and ideas we don't understand or know anything about, to get out and go to places we've never been before. And this doesn't just mean traveling as a casual tourist. We need to be curious about the world around us and people and places who are different from ourselves. Encountering and embracing difference is a way of expanding and enriching our experience of life, and I believe it is one of the best ways for us to become better, more empathetic people. 2, look closely and look deeply. I think of looking and seeing as two different things, but when I paint, I'm looking at a landscape for a very long time in order to begin to see. I look at a place continuously for many hours, so things such as light and color change over time. What I see when I first drive up to a location is not what the final painting looks like. As I spend time with the place changes, revealing many unexpected gems. But only in order to see them, I have to look carefully and closely. So it's important to keep looking, both seeing what's in front of us, but also to visualize what can be. Michelangelo was thinking about sculpture when he said, "Every block of stone has a statue inside of it, and it's the task of the sculptor to discover it." I love this because I think about how long we have to look at stone in order to see the sculpture, how much attention that takes. Often I think we make quick judgments about people or ideas without spending time really getting to know them. So we stick with our first impression of a place or a person or a theory or a book or a movie or a piece of music. But if we're willing to spend time looking, and take care to pay close attention, we will be rewarded and our impressions will change and grow and blossom. A cursory glance is never enough. This leads me to 3. Be persistent and cultivate endurance. Things take time. A good painting takes a long time to build, and it's hard work to do it. But you know this firsthand because you've just come through many years of study and work in order to reach what you've achieved today. But I want you to remember that this kind of achievement happens only with persistence, with sticking to something, and sticking to it for a while. For those of you Latinos out there, you've probably heard of someone being called a cabezota. If you don't speak Spanish, it translates to hard-headed. It's something I've been called more than once, mostly by my parents. This term is often used to caution us from continuing to do something or things that are perceived to be either misguided or not worth pursuing. Yet I intuitively saw this quality as a trait linked to persistence, one that I knew was essential in completing any complicated task. So I heard the caution, but I also listened to myself and armed myself with as much knowledge as experience as I could in order to improve my chances of achieving my goals. The path of an artist is paved with failures and rejection, so to be successful, I knew I had to cultivate endurance. But no matter what path we choose, things don't always come as quickly as we'd like, and nothing worth doing is as easy as we expect. We are all going to fail at many things. Endurance comes from multiple failures that you will have, and the failures are not the problem. The problem is forgetting to pick yourself up, analyze why you failed, adjust your plan, and keep going. I embrace and want to share with you Dolly Parton's sage philosophy on failure. She said, "If I fail, it's no big deal. If something doesn't work out, I'm not afraid of failure because when I've lost, I still feel like I'm winning. I'm earning some experience, something I can use somewhere else." Finally, I want to tell you to be brave. You must believe that you can make an impact, that you can work to change the world. Painting may seem like just a decoration, but it's an invitation for other people to see differently, to ask people to imagine something else or to think in new ways. Toni Morrison said, "As you enter positions of trust and power, dream a little before you think." I love this because Toni Morrison is encouraging us to consider how we might think of the world differently. To dream a little before we think means that we should dream big, be brave with what we can imagine before we set down to the hard task of practicality. But this takes courage, and above all, it takes imagination. So, as the fall 2023 class of Florida State University, you should always be brave and kind to yourself and others, aim high, be curious, look closely and deeply, be persistent, and cultivate endurance as resilient as the Seminoles our university has the privilege of honoring as its namesake. So, to the newest FSU graduates, good luck, and I look forward to seeing your contributions to the world, which I know will be positive and great. Congratulations again.
Thank you, Lillian. That was wonderful.
Before we begin with the conferral of academic degrees, please remember that anyone who must leave early is asked to do so quickly and quietly so that others are able to see their graduates walk without interruption. I also want to remind you again, graduates, to bring your yellow name cards to the stage when you come forward. You will notice that we have provided hand sanitizer as you approach the stage. We encourage you to use this to protect our president and the deans, but please be certain to protect those cards from moisture so that your name remains legible.
For the conferral of master's and specialist degrees, I recognize Dean Mark Riley from the Graduate School.
Will the candidates for the master's and specialist degrees please rise? Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the graduate faculty of Florida State University to present the candidates for the master's and specialist degrees.
Ready? By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Florida Board of Governors and the Florida State University Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate degree for which you have qualified, whether master's or specialist. Congratulations. You may be seated. Now that the master's and specialist degrees have been conferred, will the recipients please come forward to be recognized?
Will Dean James Frazier of the College of Fine Arts please come forward? Jamie Lynn Agee. Will Dean Michelle Kashmir of the College of Communication and Information please come forward? Terry Lee Hines Adams. Rachel Odenayo Adaogan. Saleh Ahmed. Leila Alfares. Sarah Emily Emster. Sebastian Angel Riano. Sakari Baker. James S. Barberis. Stephanie Philomena Becker. Leanne Alexandra Bell. Justin Chamberlain. Akanksha Chauhan. Daljit Kaur China. Joseph Robard Clayton. Chase Nicole Clue. Hannah Calantes. Carrie Ann Krabs. Molly Michelle Creel. Nicole Catherine Damstetter. Marie Davis. Amanda Rose Delgado. Tori Nicole Dukes. Sadarasri Harshita Edupaganti. Danny Emile. Alice Catherine Fabella. Sharon Frazier. Deshane Del Malcolm Fry. Mallory Irene Gilmore. Nadia F. Hajo. Latasha Nicole Harrison. Michaela Heinrich. Hannah Paige Hurst. Leroy Johnson. Andres Antoine Joubert. Pierre Laguerre. Yang Li. Anissa Kiana Lenon. Deepa Shivananda Madiwalar. Ariana Demetria Marks. Andrew Martin. Quintavia Yvette McKay. Daniel Joseph Newton. Ryan Tyree Mohorn. Gianna Elizabeth Mato. Kelly Megan Mulligan. Fazlidin Mirsawatov. Natalie De Souza Nunez. Francisco Nunez, Amaka Metalinwa Orozi, Alicia Nicole Sue O'Gwen, Harold Palacios, Emily Hope, Isabella Restrepo, Siobhan Andrea Robinson, Barnaby B. Rosario Jr., Saranya Sagith Kumar, James Lee Small II, Annette G. Smith, Sierra Elise Sprague, Clifford Stokes Jr., Kimberly Sullivan, Ashley C. Taylor, Bernadette Maria Taylor, Annalisa Palomar Tibbetts, Zachary Warren Wells, Tyler Henry West, Christian J. Whitaker, Lance Wilson, Taylor Nicole Wilson, Darlene Elisa Corchado, Reyes Caleco, James Patrick Ritzel, Chad McGraw. Will Associate Dean Manuel Utzet of the College of Law please come forward? Karina Aragon, Alexa Danae Aragon Duenas, Jennifer Suzanne Baker, Sharon G. Barnett, Bianca Monet Benjamin Flanders, Andrea Nichelle Blaylock, Allison Keys Brown, Natalia Bull, Phoebe Anilka Castillo, Andrew Tofera Chihuahua, Caitlin Marie Gamble, Ralph Chus, Claudia Cordova, Treasurer Robin Gaines, Jeanette Ciesla, Tara Annette Garrison, Vera Gilliam Dunbar, Stephanie Lynn Graham, Marcel D. Green, Kaylin Ray Grimes, Heather D. Hardy, Monique Catherine Haynes, Dominique Andre Hobbs, Lee Mason Hummel, Udoak Ikby Hopper, Demita B. Jackson, Terry Craig James III, Tyrone C. James II, Jabari Christina Jefferson, Christian Alexis Justiniano, Lysandra Justiniano, Genesis Marie Labella, Hung Min Lee, Joshua Ryan McAfee, Danielle Y. McDonald, Brianna Marie McKee, Marianne McClendon, Alicia Cheyenne Mikes, Jesus Mojica, Andrea Lachey Neal, Rebecca Dawn Neal, Corette Paul, Jessica Pineda, Azinde Ray, Tahira Rivera, Kristen Lee Roberts, Francis I. Santiago Romero, Jennifer Rebecca Shelton, Krista Simonis, Brian Reginald Smith, Jefferson Thomas Sorley, LaShawn Stewart, Julie Ann Thorne, Genesis D. Torres, Rebecca Georgine Vargarkis, Zoran K. Wade, Michael Lee Webster, Christina Lynn Wilford, James Albert Williams III, Jessica E. Wilson, Karen Fury, Blanos Sedville Curligran, Tanya Perez, LaShonda Maria Nelson Warren. Will Dean Thomas Blomberg of the College of Criminology and Criminal Justice please come forward? Rachel Nicole Barber, Colin Lee Blankenship, Laura Priscilla Rose Briand, Chantrell Diane Brown, Debbie Carolina Davia, Tatiana Givens, Sidney Lee Graves Jr., Keith William Hearn, Sophia Estelle Jackson, Kyle Knapp, Jessica Ruth Nikaj, Marissa Payne, Yolisha Jakara Siverain, Adrienne Marie Snyder, David Sotomayor, Tatiana M. Stokes, Fiorella Valentina Verdicia Perez, Leanne Margaret Wallace, Whitney Whittington, Adrienne Allen Woodard. Will Dean David Springer of the College of Social Work please come forward? Chloe N. Afriat, Alexa Blair Alchin, Hubert Darnell Anderson Jr., Jennifer Bagley, Sal Jameson Bailey, Kelly Ballesteros Pietrago, Taylor Kita Biro, Katie Black, Magda Bloomberg, Ashley Bonhome, Alan Eben Bruns, Dawn Campbell Curie, Adhara Campos, Emily Gabrielle Cardona, Mary Ellen Caswell, Olivia Chappell, Antoinette Christina Collier, Julie DeSur, Erica Megan Doyeg, Brianna Marie Drennan, Zeynep Vildan Erkan, Shelby Nicole Everett, Kristen Giray, Holly Washington Hadley, Christina Marie Haverson, Malikia Abiona Hayes, Erica L. Helligar, Jade Kristen Perry Hunter Smith, Catherine Ann Hutchinson, Wayneria Johnson, Yohelini Bernice Florimon, Alexandria Judge, Linda Keenan, Landon Chris Laker, Caitlin Alexis Leva, Chateria Littles, Jennifer Lynn Loader, Sabrina Maldonado, Desmond Maxwell, Nefertaria McKnight, Cecilia Meixel, Alondra Morales, Yolanda Shantaria Morgan, Kayla McQueen Myers, Alyssa Jeanette Olson, Stephanie Orban, Diamond Brianne Page Wade, Mary Louise Parkila, Stephanie Marie Peralta Skelpsa, Maria Fernandez Perez, Keisha Perry, Sonia Mong Quinn Pham, Daniela Athena Pinard, Dalen Olivia Reynolds, Elizabeth Ann Reiser, Ivana Rodriguez, Sharon D. Rouse, Elena Santarpia, Nadia Saris, Amber Elizabeth Schaefer, Anastasia Denariana Sarait, Tia Janae Sewell, Lily Claire Chavigian, Maisha Veronica Tong, Sandy Tucker, Jacqueline Renee Ugarte, Samantha Jade Wade, Kathleen Ann Wells, Sherry K. Welsh, Ashley Renee Williamson, Trish Kearney, will Dean Sam Huckabee of the College of Arts and Sciences please come forward? Jeffrey Scott Lucas Abenante, Abhishek Adapa, Ibrahim Samad Afridi, John Thomas Elmeyer, F.A. Ataman, Matthew Joseph Ball, Veronica Yanez Blount, Thomas Nicholas Zappi Brim, Nikita Shamarty, Priyanka Chilamcharla, Anusha Dayanan, Jesus Antonio Figueroa, Andrew Paul Reevy Franklin, Lakshmi Harika Gamidi, Christopher Grover, Vinkat Vijay Gudapati, Shrikar Gundu, Juan E. Hernandez, Claire Hickey, Wen Huang, Anna Kaminsky, Mr. Lacharetti, Zach Lynn, Lynn M. Massamore, Sydney Elizabeth McGinnis, Pooja Sandeep Metre, Supriya Pali, Abhishek Prashant Pavshi, Paige Elizabeth Payne, Jayanth Raviri, Arabhumi Yashwant Reddy, Vishesh Srivastav, Manikanta Varaprasad Vimula, Ajay Yang, Haiping Wan, Clinton Cromhout.
I now recognize our Dean of Undergraduate Studies, Dr. Joe O'Shea, for the conferral of bachelor's degrees.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Social Work please rise? Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the faculty of Florida State University to present these candidates for the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Social Work degrees.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Florida Board of Governors and the Florida State University Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate degree for which you have qualified. The Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Social Work. Congratulations. You may now change your tassels from right to left. You may now be seated. Now that the bachelor's degrees have been conferred, will the candidates please come forward so we may recognize and congratulate you individually.
Will Senior Associate Dean Anthony Spates of the College of Medicine please come forward? Alejandro Caribas Gonzalez III, Gabby Nicole Cohen, Ethan Grant Cole, Michaela Lynn Corrigan, Amber David, Elisa Sarah Erbacher, Jacob M. Gorenyuk, Julian David Hernandez, Aiden Huckstein, Aiden Kruger, Kendall Lee McMullen, Kayla Michelle Mornay, Amanda Liliana Nunez, Faith Nicole Rivera, Jack Ethan Schachter, will Dean James Frazier of the College of Fine Arts please come forward? Christine Abate, Virgil Lee Bates III, Tatum Jane Boston, Nina Shade Boyd, Veronica Dalton, Richard Kyle DeShetler IV, Daniel Arafat, Kobe Heath French, Sophia Isabel Fuster, Zachary J. Gage, Alexis Christine Gorby, Chloe Hoyland, Deidre Louise Kloss, Roth Koch, Thomas Francis Perugini III, Aaron Camille Polivka, Alex Richard, Shelby Jean Simmons, Grace Anastasia Smith, Kaylee Marie Wisner. Will Dean Michelle Kashmer of the College of Communication and Information please come forward? Saul Dave Alexis, Amanda Nicole Alonzo, Jasmine Maria Alvarez, Nicholas Joseph Barnich, Lana Nicole Bautista, Adele Beebe, Alexander Nicholas Bowman, Brandon Casey, Jordan Thomas Caswell, Malachi Ezekiel Colson, Ashley Laura Costello, Gabrielle Curtis, Zoe C. Dangerfield, Patrick John DeClemente, Gianna Rebecca Diaz, Hannah Nicole Doris, William Russell Dunham, Catherine Eady, Kevin Michael Farley, Joseph A. Fernandez, Shayna Elise Francis, Aaliyah Gamez, Peyton L. Gay, Melina Greenlee, Sandra Gregorio Matias, Victoria J. Hagan, Demi May Harms, William Connor Haynes, Dana Jane Heller, Ian Michael Jewett, Benjamin Ronald Young, Najib P. Khan, Isabella Georgina Limbo, Hannah Foster Lombardi, Sophia Nicole Lopez, Gabrielle Alejandro Lugo, Juliana Renee Marilyn Malik, Alexandra McGivney, Cade M. McClendon, Carson Hunter Merlot, Raisa Negrete, Isaiah Newton, Elizabeth Nieto, Emma Claire Nordland, Gafar B. Alaranfimi, Justice Obina Omiki, Daniela Alejandra Palacios Herrera, Cameron Pearl, Selena Delaney Fall, Isaac Pierre, Andre Lex Ramirez, Alexa Drew Riddell, Lauren Marie Scala, Chloe Schwipper, Christina R. Simon, Catalina Shayna Smith, Kenan Charles Stewart, Josephine Saint Hilaire, Valentina Vigliarolo, Olivia Jolie Walter, Amber Sky White, Sarah Marie Ulio, Logan Jared Zigas, Ava Zimmett. Will Dean Thomas Blomberg of the College of Criminology and Criminal Justice please come forward? Youssef Michael Abu, Sebastian Martin Alarcon, Isabella L. Assel, Lily Ann Baker, Troy David Barber, Sarah Grace Barr, Lucy Kate Bolter, Haley Jordan Booth, Briley Elaine Boutin, Michael Presley Britt, Wyatt Edgar Buckner, Jennifer Cheyenne Bird, Lillian Mary Cabrera, Taylor Ann Cotteron, Joshua Cargill, Victoria Elizabeth Carroll, Jesus Manuel Callado, Christopher Nicholas Cedino, Sierra Lynn Dabrowski, Christian Manuel Diaz, Laura Rose Dietz, Nataria Lynn Dumas, Cariana Marie Escalona, Joshua Edward Feldman, Leah Catherine Filmer, Carson Stephanie Freeman, Marlo Abigail Friedland, Giovanna Galinser Garrios, Ashanti Dominique Gibson, Kylie Marie Garazi, Peyton Sheridan Halfaker, Jessica Paige Hinkle, Curtis Leonard Holmes, James Brett Houston Jr., Carissa Shirell Izzard, Naomi Gerald, Trey Samuel Johnson, August Mueller Jones, Anthony Jorge, Lauren Adele Caldor, Isabella Rose Kane, Corbin Alexander Karshner, Jordan Marie Kinsey, Kyle Christopher Cohn, Carrie Lee Kramer, Claudia Leon, Daniel Jacob Littman, Kobe E. Lloyd, Alexander Michael Louis Charles, Sarah N. Lowe, Caitlin Elena Martinez, Abigail Marie Mays, John Christopher McCann, Brock H. Miller, Brandon Mitchell, John Evans Morris Jr., Anita Antoria Mosley, Emily Jeanette Mouser, Courtney Wanjuku Maturi, Evan Carl Nels, Allison Rose O'Brien, Lauren Sierra O'Neill, Benjamin Palmer, Mateusz Marius Papraki, Tyson Joseph Pico, John Michael Phillips, Jasmine Ladetta Pauline Queen, Francisco Quinteros, Alyssa Marie Reedy, Kayla Harmonly Reed, Annette Rivera, Sophia Marie Rodriguez, Joshua Adam Rubin, Sierra Ann Sanchez, John Bradshaw Seal II, Kelly Francine Shaver, Tegan Rose Sixta, Sebastian Soho, Rachel Catherine Strickland, Jessie Elizabeth Theobald, Harem Samuel Thomas, Janaya Kai Thomas, Nolan Treglong, Kylie Renee Tudor, Isabel Ann Usek, Melissa Min Vu, Amy Nicole Wagner, Aiden Lee Waltemeyer, Davis Warren, Sierra Nicole West, Seth Williams, Raymond Wong, Sol Wood Andrews, Alex Wright. Will Dean David Springer of the College of Social Work please come forward? Madison L. Bogert, Katarina Elizabeth Daniels, Camden Marie Dyer, Carlena Deneen Gray, Leah J. Hammock, Rebecca Ashley Locke, Janelle S. Michelle, Haley Munster, Brooke Marie Cassis, Michaela Yoko Evans, Will Dean Sam Huckabee of the College of Arts and Sciences please come forward? Nathaniel Tupaz Asio, Sander Julian Adames Velez, Leonette Anais Aguado, Serena Ruth Aiken, Savannah Georgia Alexic, Isaiah J. Alex, Lara Abigail Austin, Maria Jose Alvarez, Ariana Isabella Amaris, Suryansh Anand, Ava Coco Anderson, Claire Elizabeth Anderson, Haley Jane Anderson, Anna Catherine Reese Anthony, Aaron E. Aponte, Miguel Angel Aristigueta, Ali Arki, Jack Callahan Armendariz, Clara Arate, Riley Luchai Aranaku, Tomas Atencio, Morgan Gabriella Avery, Cross Addison Ayala, Caitlin Michelle Vallardi, Emma Eileen Bancroft, Paris Barnes, Mackenzie Loudon Barrett, Tyler Eve Barron, Julia Lee Batzer, Justin Bain, Gabriela Maria Becerra, Michael Joseph Beckett, Daniel Stephen Bell, Michelle Georgina Benitez, Elizabeth Paulina Bernetti, Molly E. Barrios, Frex Bertrand II, Grant Mitchell Berkman, Caroline Emilia Bishop, Tyler Frederick Blaylock, Erin Sofia Blanco, Vincent Luciano Bonacera, Lily G. Bonbrist, Calvin Boole, Eve Borchers, Srisha Murphy Bowe, Bailey Louise Bowen, Carissa Jade Bowers, Kristen M. Brannon, Devin Rose Brayman, Susanna Brewer Castano, Julia Elizabeth Brockbank, Jenna Jacqueline Brooker, Jade Rose Bruet, Jaslyn Daisha Brown, Kylie Kathleen Brown, Madison Brown, Tristan Keith Brown, Steve Darley Brunius, Stephen Jr. Brunius, Blandine Millar G. J. M. Brutus, Timothy Daniel Budeman, Anna Doan Bui, Ayana Joessa Buserith, Ian Nicholas Bunton, Kylie Mae Buono, Giselle Kayla Burke, Diana Anise Burton, Isabella Caballero, Nicholas Caballero, Andres E. Candido Gettings, Kayla Nicole Cannon, Kyle Joseph Carduff, Juliana Cartwright, Eli Manuel Castano, Christopher Thomas Catt, Symphony Mendez, Marissa Ann Calkins, Lily Guillermo Cia Salazar, Raviverma Chamarti, Karen Jamara Chantre, Arjun Dhruv Chaudhry, Jaji Che, Helen Chin, Catherine Nicole Chiga, Allison Carol Churchill, Julia Katrin Civillero, Georgia Caitlin Clark, Jenna K. Clayton, Sky Isabella Clemente, Peyton Todd Cleveland, Kay Cochran, Wyatt Collier, Liam Michael Collins, Cameron John Connolly, Dylan Harrison Cook, Jaden Cooksey, Harper Elizabeth Coombs, Delfina Victoria Cortez Garcia, Morgan Casey Coate, Carly Elizabeth Cotnois, Sadie Beatrice Cox, Haley Andrea Creel, Christopher Lloyd Curtis, Juniper Sky Curtis, Ivy Ryan Daddick, Annika Daniels, Wyatt Paul Dano, Michael DePonte, Jameer Treason Darby, Eleanor Darnell, Patricia B. De Silveira, Sophie Katrina Davidson, Riley Joseph Dean, Sadie DeAntonis, Damian Del Carpio, Hannah Noel Del Marco, Sharita Desimore, Olivia Colson Desidru, Shane Doran, Elijah Doriskar, Sarah Danielle Dorman, Ashley McKenna Dorsey, Nay Doe, Kenneth Frank Drzewski, Tyler Duffy, Camden Earl Dyer Decatur, Madeline Rose Edwards, Kayla Essling, Richard Nixon Estrella Jr., Lakija Chanissa Evans, Martin Baltazar Raval, Sophia Jade Fandino, Matthew Fantini, Maxwell Colin Farfan, Zach Philo Farina, Christopher Robert Farrell, William David Fawcett, Aaliyah Ferguson, Marisol Mercedes Fernandez, Elizabeth Marie Fezzi, Kaylee Foley, Jalen T. Forbes, Braden Ford, Gaudi Fortuna Payano, Sashinka Fuentes, Isaiah James Galarza, Emma Claire Gannon, Eric Brandon Garner, Tessa Gabrielle Germani, Rebecca Marie Gillespie, Samantha Catherine Giron, Mila Angelina Gloria, Aislene Gonzalez, Caverly Hope Gooden, Allison Faith Graber Witt, Amber Grant, Micah Charles Grant, Wesley Joseph Grayson, Janine Elise Green, Lane Elizabeth Griffith, Jai Guo, Neosha J. Gerganios, Jorge Pablo Gutierrez III, Shira M. Hadar, Grace M. Hatterley, Mason Hagan, Sam Haggerty, Samantha Rose Hacklitz, Sabrina Isabel Halaby Shelley, Cassidy Maureen Hall, Nancy Mackenzie Ham, Jason Kyle Hansen, Abigail Elizabeth Hansen, John Robert Hansen, Jason Joseph Harden, Leah Harris, Alexandra Joyce Harris, James P. Hathcock, Nikayla Marie Halt, Drew Robert Hayward, Serenity Valencia Headley, Giovanni William Hector, Jaylee Anna Helm, Cullen Michael Himzivan, Ella Louise Herman, Eliana Valeria Hernandez, Diego Andres Hernandez, Jacob Matthew Herron, Jeffrey Dylan Herring, Gabe Mark Higginbotham, Isabella Rose Hill, Aaliyah Severa Himawan, Anna Elizabeth Herte, Peter Allen, Allen Hobbs, Ashley Nicole Holland, Caitlin Elizabeth Husong, Faith Hutto, Karen Iglesias, Brian Jeffrey Irwin, Carly Jacob, Jack Joseph Juransky Jr., Carlos Alberto Jimenez Jr., Sofia Elena Jimenez, Dorian John Paul, Nicholas Andrew Johns, Ashley Jessica Johnson, Dana Elizabeth Johnson, Madison Shiloh Jones, Michael Harold Alexander Jones, Liz Junko, Kevin Jordan, Lauren Justiniano, Evgenia Kalashnikova, Alyssa Kalyan, Carissa Angel Kaminsky, Savannah Kate Kane, Jenna Lupicella Kaplan, Julian Carcour, Ariana Elise Katsaris, Ella Constance Keating, Trent Lewis Kennedy, Dylan Ryan Kim, Justin Kim, Grace Elizabeth Kimbrell, Zachary Kemper King, Seth Nathan Klein, Ellie Ann Klein, Angelique M. Creamer, Chloe Kruger, Jillian Cusella, Gia C. Lamb, Lillian DeRay Lamb, Abigail Jocelyn Land, Cameron Sierra Lane, Zachary Wynn Lepine, Alejandra Lara, Amanda K. Laracy, Brooke Elizabeth Lavoy, Lucy Rose Lawler, Yunsu Lee, Daniel E. Levy, Kristen Liebler, Cheyenne Sandra Lindsay, Andrew James Lodge, Alexandria Soledad Landre, Cameron Z. Long, Caleb Long, Alyssa Elizabeth Lopez, Shayani Lopez, Joshua Robert Lowe, David Mauricio Lozano, Jonathan Lausanne Loai, Laura Christine Lovers, Bridget Renee Lynch, Murphy M., Jamila Constance Mabior, Spencer Kennedy McElderry, Jacque Ashanti Mack, Sarai Camila Maduro, Nick Megerkorth, Sydney Jade Major, Noelle Alexandra Malkovich, Oteo Mamo, Quentin Vegas Mantilla, Brianna E. Martin, Enrique Martin, Joangeli Martinez, Cyrus T. Matini, Jason Alexander Mayfield, Gina Joan Maza, Brooke Ashley Maccabee, Jackson M. McAfee, Rebecca Jane Clemens McCartney, Kate A. McCormack, Madison Rose McGoo, Cameron Brown McMahon, David Lee McMullen Jr., Josephine Mendieta, Angelina Mendoza, Raina J.C. Myers, Rayana Dawn Michael, Hunter Emily Miller, Christy Mock, Flora Montpremier, Savannah Gabrielle Monge, Giovanni Morera de Mores, Maria Fernandez Morales, Gabriel Mohammed Murad, Maria Verdu Mullis, Madison Munjin, Christopher Dean Muro, Casey C. Myers, Sayat Nasir, Jarrett Joseph Negri II, Kyle Jeffrey Newsom, Quang H. Nguyen, Zelia Dorothy Nimmons, Arthur Nicholas Noriega, Henry Noy, Phoebe Oak, Laura Allison Obermeyer, Anthony Dagoberto Ogando, Benjamin Ellis Oliver, Amanda Nicole Omasta, Onidi Oquendo, Maximiliano David Ordinez, Caitlin R. Orr, Victor Felix Ortiz, Jeremiah Alexander Osborne, Jade Samantha Ostrowski, Marcelo Pesani, Rafael Lionel Pagan, Victor Dacuna Pagani, Dory Rose Palmer, Lauren A. Palmiero, Fernando Andres Para, Taylor Nicole Patat, Kate M. Patsy, Brandon D. Perkins, Charles Franklin Peterson III, Guan Min Pham, Jason Phillips, Laura Chloe Fleegar, Nathan Michael Pineda, Benny Perron, Malin Del Carmen Pizzani, Damian James Perry, Taylor Morgan Politi, Nathan Lee Ponters, Creighton Posey Jr., Emily Matson Potter, Abigail Price, Riley Colleen Price, Tadeo Augusto Puga, Matthew A. Quarles, Christopher Opeda Q, Nicole Quesada, Sydney McLean Ragsdale, Jorge Felix Ramirez, Natalia Ramirez Rozon, Nevin Remigitsing, Adriana Sofia Ramos, Sabrina Cynthia Ramos, Chanika Raphael, Kyle Blake Rathgens, Riley Morgan Ratto, Anna Saunders Rawls, Wayman Cole Wicker Reams, Avery Shea Redlich, Damian Michael Reed, Julia Bandera Rezende, Yassar Sharif Rich, Alejandro Rios, Fabiola Maria Risi, Matias Alberto Rivas, Andrea N. Rivera, Anna Jewel Roberts, Jema de la Caridad Rodriguez, Megan Esther Rodriguez, Renee Nicole Rodriguez, Rosellen Elena Rodriguez, Wendy Rodriguez, Crystal Elizabeth Ross, Lexi Ross, Jasmine Emily Rubio, Cameron Elizabeth Rousseau, Rebecca Dane Rousseau, Thomas Saki, Jose Emmanuel Salcido, David Scott Sallin, Sarah Alani Sam, Adam B. Sanchez, Marissa Sanchez, Kendrian Sanders, Lindsay Sardinas, Miguel Sarinas, Casey Cameron Sassman, Jonathan Thomas Schaefer, Michael Anthony Schmittinger, Justin Wallace Scott, Layla Shaktur, Ivana Faye Shaw Simpson, Caitlin Shoemaker, Ty Simmons, Alexander Simon, Lucas Mikolaj Selfieres, Kiara Sine Smith, Margaret Eileen Smith, Daniel Sola, Fiona Abigail Sosa Kirner, Vanessa Angela Spinelli, Caroline Spinks, Audrey Ann Spooner, Isabella J. Statuitz, Nell Staley, Lizzie Meelan Stafford, Angelica Michelle Stark, Matthew Stomp, Crimson Flint Stevens, Imani Zephania Stewart, Eric Sebastian St. Surin, Rebecca Jeon Sung, Erica Marie Tark, Alexandra Jillian Daly, Dylan Blaze Thibodeau, Ryan Thient, Antonia Angelia Monet Thomas, William Cooper Tinsley, Rafael Alejandro Kachinko, Rebecca Lynn Toll, Lauren Nicole Torres, Sebastian Torres, Natalie Tosto, Heather Elizabeth Tooby, Caleb Manley Town, Justice O. Townsend, Brooke Turgeon, Nicholas Andres Urguega, Alberto Ivan Valdivia, Nicole Andrea Valqui, Dustin Michael Vanderpool, Serenity Anna Maria Vasile, Delaney Francis Baum, Rachel Marie Weitholt, Emmanuel Vergez, Everett Carson Verschel, Kaylin May Villette, Luciano Violante, Thomas Dennis Vogt, Stanley Martin Vossler III, Lindsay Madison Walsh, Grace Virginia Wassem, Jensen B. Webb, Tace Natalie Leila Wetterburn, Amelia Noel Whittington, Jackson Dean Weideman, Parker Daniel Widener, Cameron Faith Wigglesworth, Julia Lynn Wigterson, Callie Wynn Wilkins, Sam Michael Williams, Tamara Michelle Williams, Jonas A. Wilson, Lisa Marie Wilson, Ashley Jordan Witherington, Robert Hampton Wood, Robert Philip Woodall III, Melissa Nancy Woodcock, Candice J. Woods, Chelsea Wyatt, Destiny A. Weish, Kyle James Yezak, Jade Nicole Yos, Candice Eli Yunus, Tamaria Youngblood, Brennan Zecheka, Ileana Zavala, Daniel Drazil, Ivy Rainmaid Jing, Caitlin Zipe, Josephine Marie Zubero, Emma Page Zwieber, Raluca Iana Jika, Christopher Powell, David Grant Thompson, Alexa Michelle Cieslak, Gunnar L. Frankel, Daniel Siegel, Zai Pacheco, Aiden T. Parker, Tyrell Smith, and Nicholas Robert Padvia.
Congratulations to you all. We are pleased to welcome you as alumni of the Florida State University. As you leave Florida State, I want to remind each one of you that you will always be a Seminole. We want you to consider this campus your home, and we would encourage you to stay in touch. With more than 400,000 living alumni, no matter where you go, there's a chance that you won't be far from a fellow Florida State graduate. On this occasion, it's appropriate for us to recognize that for most graduates, this day would not be possible without the assistance and support of parents, their spouses, and other members of their family and their friends. Graduates, please stand, look for your family and loved ones in the audience, and salute them with your applause. I want to thank you all for being here today. I also want to thank the people that put on these ceremonies. I would ask that you would give them a round of applause. We end this commencement with a singing of the hymn to the Garnet and the Gold and the recessional. Following the recession, we ask graduates to exit toward the rear of the hall. The recession will be led by the platform party, the faculty, and new doctorates, graduates will follow. The words to the hymn to the Garnet of Gold on the screens above you, please rise.
And the gold ringing to the sky. Here's a song for the men and women both, sing with heads held high. To seek to know, fight for victory. Alma Mater, this our song to you, echoes FSU.